All right, hello. Starting a new week. I just put up a poll to see. I'm gonna try to do something with it. Why is this coming out? Why is this staring at me? Anyway, something's coming in. Anyway, I put up a poll to see. I want to try to do zodiacs this week by modality. So I'm going to be doing mutables, fixed, and cardinals. So go ahead and cast your vote. Which ones I should start with. Other than that, let's see where we're going with this. Looks like something pretty big is coming up this week. And what do we have for our collective? What do we have? What do we have? What is going on for the collective this week? All right. If you like my content, hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And we have, oh, look at that. Somebody's winning. Somebody's doing something. Somebody's very happy. Things are going very, very well. And there is someone else who could be, you know, let's see, are they smelling onions? I don't know. Are they, what's this person that's watching? Somebody that's very immature. Okay, so, all right, so what we got? What's this? Let's do Five of Swords. Sheesh. Somebody could be dealing with another person who is. Look at that. Oh, Two of Cups. It's staring at me too. It's a different deck. How funny is that? Anyway. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh. Okay. So, perhaps, because I am kind of getting something about love. I was getting that. The other readings that I was trying to do, I kept having technical difficulties. So something wants to come through, and maybe something is being held back. Could that be somebody who is very celebrated, who's feeling good, looking good, smelling good? Could be having people that are watching them. Maybe they have a lot of suitors. I feel like this person probably wants someone who is a little bit, maybe like to play. They may not have quite the same sense of humor as others. Very unique, twisted, even dark sense of humor. Sarcastic. Kind of reminds me of, you know, it's kind of like that thing people say where people on the East Coast compared to the West Coast is very, very different. Personalities. Whereas like here on the East, people are very sarcastic. But it's actually like, it's love. It's our love language over here. If we're not picking on each other, we probably don't like you. It's kind of rough, but it's kind of fun. It's very, very different. So with that in mind, somebody might have that really, really old school personality. All right. It could be like a, you know, blue collar job. You know. I don't want to give examples, but maybe some people will understand what I'm saying. All right. Now, something about the way a person dresses. Okay. Somebody could have lost a battle. Let's say, this is interesting. Maybe somebody couldn't cut something. Somebody definitely could have been walking away from another person. And I feel like they're going towards another person. I am getting that. Full. New beginning. Somebody could be leaving something behind. Somebody is leaving something behind. There's no could have been. Somebody is leaving something behind. All right. It's like, are you serious? You can't handle this? I'm just kidding. Seriously. That's what I'm getting. And it's not like a backhanded compliment. It's not like that. It's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. All right. Yeah. There's something interesting here. It's like somebody was like, I hate to sound like or say that I'm overly sensitive, somebody being overly sensitive. It's not somebody being overly sensitive. It's somebody that is intentionally being sensitive in order to try to make somebody look bad or say something out of context or try to, that's what it is. Where are we going with this? Yeah. Somebody doesn't trust, somebody has no trust or faith in people that they can't joke with people anymore. Some of us have been through that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's like people are just reaching for something. They're trying so hard to make it seem like you meant something and you didn't. You know. All right. I'm not going to say a certain joke that I'm not going to say that. Anyway, but yeah, that's what that is. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like there's something new coming in. There is something new coming in. There's a new love or something coming in. Yeah. I feel really, really happy. It's funny. So this could be somebody that makes you feel very excited. Somebody makes you feel very excited. Okay. All right. Okay. This is for the collective, by the way. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody is not... They're not, yeah. They're not going for it. They're not going for it. I see exactly what they were trying to do. I know what they were trying to do. You know what? I don't want anything to do with that person. No. No. That's what that is. Somebody left another person. They were doing anything. It's like somebody... I'm seeing this. Is it a cartoon? It is a cartoon. Was it Tom and Jerry? It was a cartoon, and I seem to think it might have been Tom and Jerry, where it was like Tom or a cat. I don't know who it was. I don't know. But it was like they would agitate somebody to make that person fight them and you know, and they kind of like laid there to make it look like they were a victim. That's it. I can't explain it. But that's what it is. And somebody's like, no, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. That's what that is. All right. So somebody is leaving that behind. Somebody is leaving that behind. I don't even think that somebody even really needs to worry about it. You know, as long as you don't fall into the trap. But I feel like if there is somebody, you know, going through a relationship problem or something like that, somebody could be leaving somebody behind that is in a relationship like that. Okay. Now, what's coming in? Because there's something definitely coming in. There it is. Yes. There we go. Very nice. We have the Fool. And we have the Hierophant. We're going to take this. We are going to take this. You know, it's like somebody, you know, I'm a person of good moral standing. You know, why are you even, why? You know, I'm a loving person. What are you doing? What are you getting at? That's what I'm getting. So somebody's like, you know what, I don't even care. You do you. Whatever it is that you got to do to make yourself, you know, to put yourself into a certain position. I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but that's what I'm getting from this. That's what I'm getting from this. All right. Anyway, so there is like something new, something of virtue. 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 All right, give me more about this. I got this Empress down here. Woo. She's a hottie. She's 1 in a million girls. She's a beauty. She's 1 in a million girls. Why would I lie? Yeah. It's a good thing. And I feel like whoever this person is, they're so delicate. They're so gentle. They're so sweet. It's something really delicious about it. Why am I talking like this? This is interesting. I like it though. Yes, there's something definitely coming in. Whoever this person is, they make you feel like, it's a familiar feeling, but it's not. It's comfortable. You ever start talking to somebody where it's just like, I don't know you. I don't feel like I've ever known you, but this feels good and it feels comfortable. It doesn't feel like that soul connection, that soulmate. It doesn't feel like that. And that's what this could be. It makes you feel comfortable, but it's not like there's like a past life anything there. You ever had that? I don't know. That's what that feels like. Okay. There's definitely a lot of torque in the engine. Does that even make sense? A lot of fuel in the engine. Why are we talking about engines? Torque, fuel, engine, propelling, motivation, energy, movement. Something is about to start. Something is about to start. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. I like where it's going. Tell me more. So, for some, this could be somebody that, an ex from a long time ago. But it also could be somebody who you didn't have a chance with. Maybe somebody that you liked. Yeah. They could be rushing back. Like, oh, that person's on the market. Oh, I need to go speak to them. I've been waiting for this. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to talk to this person. That's what that could be. But also, now, yeah. Yeah. For some it is an ex. For some it is an ex. Is it that? Is it the person I was... No. This is somebody different. It's a different ex from a long time ago. It could have been somebody that you used to sit next to on the bus when you were in middle school. It could have been that. It could be that kind of ex. Something feels very, very different about this. Puppy love. Could be puppy love. Last time you saw this person. Somebody that maybe used to tease you. Somebody used to tease you. Play footsie. Pull your hair. Pinch you. Poke you. Unless it's an adult, because some people still act like that. I know I do sometimes when I'm very, very comfortable with somebody. If I'm dating somebody, I'm like that. Very childish, in a fun way. So if you had an ex that was like that, maybe they were an adult and they used to have that kind of sense of humor, you know, provided they weren't such a bad person. You know, whoever it is that you were involved with a little while ago, you know, that's what somebody was dealing with. We talked about in the very beginning. This is different, though. This person, whoever they are, I feel like they're like a little kidder. Okay? Now, I did see that Empress. Maybe they see another person as, oh man, I really, really liked her. I liked her. It doesn't have to be an ex, but I am getting like heavy emphasis on an ex, but this could be somebody, you know, maybe somebody that you didn't want to end with. You know, maybe it was playful, maybe it was fun, maybe it was exciting, maybe it didn't last so long. Something happened, but you probably both still continue to think about each other. And it's like, man, I wonder what could have happened. Talking about this Three of Swords, just to be sure. Just to be sure. About this Three of Swords. Oh, I tell you what I just got. Reverse. Yeah. So, somebody maybe just recently, they love somebody. They love somebody. It doesn't feel bad. Don't be fooled by this Three of Swords. Don't be fooled by this Three of Swords. It can mean a few different things, but it doesn't always have to be an extreme. It can be a number of different things. Now, somebody may have ended up with somebody who maybe just didn't light their fire. And they're leaving that person behind. And they're like, you know, so-and-so is still available. Or, hey, I could not ever stop thinking about this person. You know, I used to see her every day on the bus. But, you know, I never spoke to her. And I always wanted to speak to her. It could be that opportunity that was never taken. That missed chance. I should have at least talked to this person. Why didn't I just say something? And if they turn me down, I don't even care at this point. At least I did it. At least I'll know. That's what this feels like. It feels really, really nice. It doesn't feel bad. Whoever it is, it's like once they've moved away from something, they're ready to kind of come in. They're ready. I mean, look at this. I gotta cover this up, but you have this. So you have this knight who is in this position, the Lovers, heartbreak, and now they're rushing away from it. They're getting away from it, and they're rushing towards. They're going towards. This is how it is on my board. They're going towards this, so they're leaving that mess. And they're coming this way. They're coming this way. And it feels like they're right on time, they're right on schedule. Because they're heading towards the wheel. And it's a good move. It is a good move. Okay? If the wheel was in reverse, I'd say, ooh, back it up. Slow down. Put something in their spokes. You know, no. No, it's moving things fabulously. Okay? So don't panic. Everyone is not that ex. I hope we all know that. And if every one of your exes was that bad, I like to think that there's at least one person from your past that isn't all that bad. And that there are some fond memories. Sometimes people do change too. It does happen. It does. Something that is very, very welcome. It's lighthearted and it's nice. Is coming in. Okay? Judgment. Alright. Maybe just entertain it. What is this, devil? Oh. The contract was never closed. The contract is still open. It was never closed. The door wasn't closed properly. The door wasn't closed properly. Don't know. Tower sideways. Somebody has not been able to get another person off their mind. They have not been able to get another person off their mind. It could have something to do with the way things ended. This may not be tied in with this, because for whatever reason, whoever this is, this feels good. Whether it's a long-awaited apology or what. But whatever it is, it feels good, and it's on time. It's supposed to be coming around. What you do with it is what you do with it. Now, either this person, it could go a couple different ways. This person is realizing how they were with you because this is what the same thing had happened to them, and they looked in the mirror. Could be that. Or this could be somebody on the outside that this person was dealing with. That could be who this person was dealing with. And they had this bad ending. No, that's not it. It's not that. I'm sure somebody in the comments will be like, yeah, that is it. I don't know. I'm getting no. It's not that. That could be what somebody's thinking. It's not it. That's not it. They could have been going through a bad ending. They could be going through a bad ending. And that could be what's delaying them. That could be what's delaying them. A bad ending. And they haven't been able to make an offer to you. Or, so we have those two scenarios. And I am getting that for some, something happened during a breakup. Maybe this person wants to kind of come back and say, hey, I see it now. I see it now. All right. Is it possible? Yes. Is that going to be everyone's story? No, it's not. It's not. It's very, very rare that somebody actually will come back and say, hey, you know what? I messed up. I did this. I did that. I did that. Please take me back. That's only in Hollywood. How often do those things happen? I've only seen them happen in Hollywood movies. Only. I'm not saying that those things can't happen. I've only seen those things happen in Hollywood movies. So, it doesn't mean that that's what the scenario is. Something about it is, I have to get a little bit more. Somebody ran across your profile. So, this could be somebody who, could it be somebody that you broke up with? Yes. Could have been somebody that you met online and that you were talking to briefly, back and forth a little bit here and there. It could have been somebody that you started talking to, but nothing ever kind of came into anything. And then maybe, you both lost track of each other, or you both ghosted each other. Or one person ghosted another. That's what I have. Somebody could have been doing something online and maybe, something happened. Maybe somebody said something that was a little bit off, or maybe somebody misunderstood or misinterpreted what somebody was saying. And they were like, oh, no. You ever have that happen where you're just having a casual conversation and somebody is ultra sensitive and they take what you say out of context immediately and then they immediately drop you. You ever have that happen? If you haven't had that happen, then there's, then you must not be living. I don't know, because, especially if you have a really good sense of humor. Sometimes people take things out of context. Sometimes we have to be very careful with the things that we say. And sometimes people will take what you say completely wrong. I've had that before, where I've said something to somebody and they're like, oh, I'm not into that. I'm like, no, I wasn't talking like that. I'm like, whoa, where are you going? No, I wasn't talking like that. And it was like, click. It's like, well, damn, what's wrong with you? How did you go there? How did you go from here to there? So it could be something like that too. I don't know. So let's see what it is. Now, as far as this, I mean, I feel like somebody could be coming across you online or something like that, or your profile or something like that. You could be, scrolling on, if you're still on Facebook, scrolling on Facebook and you're like, people you may know, it could be something like that. And that person may reach out to you. Okay? Star. What you should do is just maybe swallow your pride and be like, okay. Maybe they're swallowing their pride, but I asked what you should do. Maybe have a gentler, kinder nature than before. Are you still harboring resentment? Are you still living in that old paradigm where you're harboring resentment and you're still angry at life? I understand if something's kind of fresh, but there's people that hold on to anger and resentment for 10, 15, 20 years. Are you still in that energy? Are you still thinking about it? Or have you kind of like, have you tamed that beast within you? Have you been like, what? Sometimes people change because I have changed. So maybe they have changed too. It doesn't mean that we have to kind of like go, crack open beers together and hang out. It doesn't mean we have to go on a date. It doesn't mean we have to do anything. But, I can at least lighten this load that I've been carrying. It could be that. Or it could be that, sometimes people do change. And maybe that time wasn't the right timing. And maybe now it is. Because I had that star and I also have this Wheel of Fortune. So it could be timing. It could be good timing now. Maybe before it wasn't good timing. Take whatever it is that you got from this reading and make sense of it. I realize it kind of went everywhere, but, I channel a lot of messages. I can't help that. I get a lot of messages. So, so you take what applies to you. What applies to you. Okay? And I'm just going to leave it there. And don't forget to check out the community section and vote which modality I should read for first this week. Other than that, take care of yourself and good luck. Go easy on yourself and maybe go easy on another person too. They could have been through a lot. Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Other than that,